Guys, uh just a quick message before the video starts. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's really crazy, it's really cool and all that stuff. And while I was editing the footage, I realized that I forgot to put the Mystic Cave Zone boss in the ranking because I was watching a video of all the bosses in Sonic Origins and they skipped over it and I forgot it existed, and it was too late to fix it. So I'm sorry about that. And yeah, but I'll put some footage of the boss at the end for compensation. And yeah, that's about it. Working on other stuff too, so you should look out for that and enjoy the video, guys. Hello there, everybody. That's dumb, stupid. Anyway, hi guys, what's going on today? Anyway, I decided I wanted to make a new video for you guys. Anyway, every classic Sonic boss, which is just which is from Sonic 1, 2, CD, 3, Knuckles, and Mania. And I thought this would be a good idea, because, it's bored. So yeah, the final bosses do count, just because I wanted them to. I might do a modern Sonic one like this, but I haven't played all the modern Sonic games. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the video. See ya. Let's be real here. Almost everyone who fights Red Eye is using Hypersonic or something like that, because this boss is really annoying if you don't, which is why it is the worst boss in my opinion. Because that thing is just really annoying, and I don't even like. I mean, I haven't even beaten Sonic, though I have, but I can't really see that well, so I haven't beaten the game. But most of the time when I'm playing it on debug to help me out, and I get to Red Eye, I'm not playing that normally. Nope, no one is. Okay, I don't know who is. It's a really annoying and frustrating boss, and if I was younger and I got there, I'd probably rage quit. Alright, it's just really bad. And it's just the worst boss in my opinion. Anyway, we're moving on to the next one. Bowling spin can go jump in a hole so I can pour gasoline all over it and then light it on fire. Alright, I do not like bowling spin at all. It's so freaking annoying to deal with. Makes no sense. So you have to stand on I'm pretty sure from what I remember, I don't really know, because I'm recording this after I spent 2 hours playing Sonic game. But anyway, from what I remember, you stand on top of the disc thing, and you make it hit him. Now that would be fine, but the spinning thing, it destroys the thing around you, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense. So because then it can crush you to death, or it could fall and die because it's destroying stuff around you, and it's just really annoying to me. And I don't like bowling spin. I just hate bowling spin. Okay, alright, that is my opinion on bowling spin. The worst thing to ever show up, ever. I don't like it. Alright, so it's time to move on to the next boss. So, the Egg Razor is quite a spectacle, see, my personal opinion. Stuff with the boss, the Wacky Workbench Zone, and it is not good at all. Not really much I have to say. It's really annoying with the electric wires and the platforming and stuff. Not really my type of boss. I don't really want to rank it that low, but back when I was a kid, I could not make it past this part. I just don't really like this boss. It's very underwhelming. The egg spinner. Yeah, it spins. that's it, I think. I don't really know what else it does. Just spins and it shoots things at you. I didn't like this boss. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't really have that much to say. We're moving on. Oh boy, another mid boss. Okay, well, the egg conveyor. That's cool. What do you do on it? Let's see. You run. You run. It drops balls on you, and then you just do that again. Boss can be either really mid or really frustrating. Nothing really. It can never be good. You can never play the egg conveyor and be like, oh, this is cool. I want to do this again. No, you don't do that. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, this is really mid. For some reason, the people at Sega thought, hey, let's take Sonic's Spinball and make that a boss. And well, that's what they did. That's what they did with the egg tilter. It's just Sonic Spinball. It's really annoying and really frustrating. The only reason it's above the others is because, I mean, good for creativity, I guess. I don't know. I actually don't know why it's up here so high. It should be lower a little bit. But you know, yeah. It's really annoying. That's it. Nah, I'm gonna be straight up real. The egg claw is just like the egg tilter, but slightly better and more or less of a annoyance. There's not all too much I could say about it, so yeah, it's a really mid. What do I have to say about this boss? That's a good question. What do I have to say about this boss? It's it's mid. We all know this boss is notorious for being the easiest classic Sonic boss in history. The whatever this thing is called, one of the easiest things in history, and it's mid. Very, very mid. It is that. It's really mid. It's mid, yeah. It's too easy. And it's very boring. So, yeah. There you go. So, yeah. This thing exists. And that's the death ball. Yeah, I don't know how to play this boss at all. I really don't know what it does. It does something. I know that. So it's mid. Yeah. So yeah, the Guardian, it exists. It exists as well. Does anyone remember what that thing does? It hops around, and then you just wait till it hops into the sand, and then it dies, and then you beat Sandopolis, which is honestly just a bad level in general. So this is just like a mid boss and a bad level. Sandopolis just like it just sucks. You know, yeah, it's really bad. It's a severe case of mid. It's nothing but mid. How is this entry longer than all the other ones? Not all the other ones, but how is this entry getting so long? I should cut it off. Guys, I gotta cut it off, Well, the beginning is okay. It, like, waves these ball things around. I'm talking about the heat arm, by the way, if I didn't make that clear. Sorry. Then it tries to crush you, and it's the same process over and over again. So it's just boring. I mean, it's cool a little bit, because, like, I don't know, it's creative. That's about it. Well, this guy, he throws wood at you, and I'm pretty sure that's all he does. It's not really that important. It's not that cool. It's mid. These bosses are really mid so much that I really want to stop recording, but I can't. I'm too far in, and I have like 39 more bosses to go. Let's just go. Let's go. The egg rocket. It flies around. It flies up on one side of the screen, flies down on the other side of the screen while shooting lasers at you. It can be difficult, but it usually isn't. So yeah. The egg cannon and the egg rocket can really be interchangeable. They're not really like, it doesn't really matter. This one just stands still and shoots stuff at you. So I mean, it could be a little bit more difficult. So I guess I don't really know, man. I just put it there, dude. Yeah. I think the egg golem is it's a really cool boss idea. Yeah, it's very creative. It's just I don't like Sandopolis, and it's just like it's kind of a meh thing. I don't like it. I mean, I like it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. And yeah, I think that's it. Alright, Tunnelbot is extremely weak, man. It's kind of like the Mystic Cave boss at the beginning, but then it just like gets bad, and then you can just kill it like very easily. That's it. That's it. Yo, the Twin Hammer is weak, man. It's just like, it like spins around, and then it spins around, and you kind of just kill it. And I don't know what it is with these Sonic 3 mini bosses being weak. Whatever. The first boss of Sonic 3. And how does it go? I mean, to me it's in low threat because I always play using the fire shield. So it really can't hurt me. I just stand there, hovering. And that boss is really too easy now that I think about it. Somebody needs to make a remake of that game and make all these bosses harder or something. And then make the really hard bosses a little bit easier or something like that. Man, this thing is, can either be really difficult or really weak. It really just depends on your skill level. But, it just, tries to, shoot you. Which is, not bad. No. But, does that. And you just really destroy it, and then you get a death egg zone, which is far superior. Yeah. The barrier Eggman is better than laser prison because it's a more clever mechanic. You have to use the thingy to destroy flying battery zone, or the barrier and flying battery zone, and I thought that was really cool, so I put it above here. Other than that, they're relatively the same thing. But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's the first like final. What the heck? Anyway, as the first final boss, as the first boss, does a pretty good job. I like how I can go behind the waterfall to hide from Sonic. It's kind of cool. Other than that, it's like extremely easy, and gotta figure out a better way to end this. The egg bouncer, it like the thing, the egg bouncer, the egg thing, the thing. It like surrounds you with many tiny Eggmans, and then when you that, and then when you destroy all of them, Eggman tries to shoot a laser at you, and that's really it. That's kind of all you do. So yeah, it's kind of mid. That's really it. It's a slightly better version of the egg bouncer. It's less annoying because he doesn't like shoot many things at you, and you have to maneuver through it skillfully so you don't get hit by whatever those things are surrounding him. And that's about it, really. And then I don't know. Yeah, it's the egg bubble, guys. Now, if you were, in one of my streams that I did a while ago, you'll know that I don't like this boss anymore. It gave me a really hard time, even though it's supposed to be super easy, which is like why it's up here, because it's just like an easier version of the egg bouncer in Big Ice Dish, but it was still really frustrating. So yeah, that's the egg bubble for you. Yeah. Egg Marine, the Egg Marine, the Egg Marine. He pokes his head and then he hits you with a laser tentacle. The Egg Marine, the Egg Marine. That's it. That's like all he does. That's it. That's kind of lame, but hey, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, the egg scorcher Mark II. It like, what does it do? It sticks up from lava. It's like the Oil Ocean boss, except it's slightly easier, especially if you have supersonic. So I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, if you don't destroy the egg poison by just jumping on it repeatedly, and you actually play the boss normally, then it just like throws poison on you, and then you just kill it. Like, that's it. So I don't know what else to say, man. That's really it. I'm not even sure if you can call this a boss. It's really just like a chase. You don't even have to beat Eggman. You can just like go up there and mind your own business, destroy the capsule, and you're done. But the traps and stuff are still annoying. I just didn't really know where to put this on the list. So yeah, the Egg Hammer is I don't know what it is. He tries to hit you with a hammer, and you have to climb these vines that like get spikes out of them, but sometimes they shoot the spikes, which is a really creative like thing. It's still kind of easy though. Yeah, that's really it. I don't really know what else to say. We've got a real cool mechanic on our hands. So you use the seesaws that have been in Starlight Zone that have been bouncing you up this entire time. And you like use them to defeat Eggman by flinging bombs up to him, or he can drop them and then he can fling you out to destroy him. It's a really cool boss gimmick, and I really do like it. I really do. And yeah, it's a really good boss in my opinion. So the Hang Mobile is pretty cool. It hangs on a flying battery, and well, I don't know if it kind of is like connected to the barrier Eggman, but like not really. I don't know. And so you hang on, and it spins around. You hit Eggman when he's vulnerable. He shoots fire and stuff. It's kind of mid though. So then there's the Jet Mobile. So the Jet Mobile, it flies away from Sonic, and I'm pretty sure it shoots something at you. Yeah. And you chase after it and hit it, and Eggman explodes. It's a Mushroom Hill. It's one of the first bosses of Sonic and Knuckles. It's fine. The Big Shaker. It spins the water around like that, and it swoops down. You can jump on it and stuff. It's pretty cool, I guess. That's kind of all I have to say. The second boss in the original game, and how does it hold up for now? It's fine. He shoots fire on one platform. You have to jump to the other while hitting him, and he flies between them. It's pretty simple. It's not, I mean, it's fun, I guess, but I mean, it's iffy. Well, back when I first encountered this boss, I really did not like it, because it was just so annoying to deal with, in my opinion. But, I mean, it's not as annoying as it used to be. But basically, he'll swoop down and take a platform from under you. And you have to hit him while he's down. Or sometimes you can hit him while he's in the air. And basically, you have to do that before all the platforms are gone. And it's just like, I don't know, it's frustrating because you might fall through, or he might get you with the needle or something, or you might be hitting him, then he'll fly up and then you'll fall. It's all really stupid, but I mean, it's okay. It's an okay boss. The Great Eggman Robo. I don't really like it. I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's just basically the heat arm from a different perspective, and now there's two of them. And it's just really, really stupid in my opinion, and I don't really know why. It's just really bad, and I don't really... Alrighty then. No. Anyway, the Hot Mobile is it's a cool mechanic. So basically, Eggman's in there, and he basically sends mines, and you have to platform, because you can't touch the lava, because that's gonna kill you. You have to platform enough so the platforms will crash into Eggman, and then the mines will hit him, doing damage. So you have to jump over the mines while jumping over the lava, and land on the other platforms, and you just keep doing that, and then he dies. And I think that's a really cool mechanic. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so the egg vortex, basically it swoops down, and your job is to, when he goes down to try and make a water tornado, you have to hit him, so that way you don't get sucked in by the whirlpool, and then he'll drop bombs under the water and stuff like that. It's okay, but I mean, I don't really like it that much. But it's on the better side of bosses, because it's kind of cool. All right, so the egg gravitron. It's kind of like the egg vortex, except it's not underwater and it's like different, but I think it's better because it's not underwater. I'm not a fan of water bosses, or just like water levels in general in Sonic games. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. The first boss of Sonic 2. Eggman drives around in his little drill car to try and hurt the Blue Hedge boy, and yeah, and you jump over him, stuff like that. It's easy, but I like it. I mean, it's not as so easy like the egg bubble, even though it can not be. But yeah, I think it's a cool boss. I do. I always thought that this boss was so cool when I was a kid, because of its like design, because it takes one of the things that you think is going to help you, but then it starts hurting you. The boss beating itself up by hitting on the capsule button, it's kind of cool. It's the fact that it was disguised as an animal capsule. It's pretty cool, but I mean, other than that, it's just like a normal boss. But I mean, hey, I still think it's cool. Guys, we did it! Woo! 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 We did it, guys. We made it to the top 10 Sonic bosses, and oh my gosh, this was oh my god, there's so many bosses I had to talk about just to get here to this one singular point. But basically, all the bosses that are beyond this point, in my opinion, are like the best. Well, maybe not number 10. I don't know how number 10 got up there so far, but all the other ones except that are just late epic tier. Okay, these are some of the things that are the epitome of my existence, and yeah, so that's lit. Hope you guys enjoy the top 10 classic Sonic bosses, and then there'll be a little thing with me talking at the end I'm dragging this on too long. You guys want to see boss rankings, so I'll give you boss rankings. This boss is a classic boss. The first boss in the game, Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's a good boss too. You do the basics. You jump on him while he's swinging the wrecking ball. And yeah, that's about it. I think it's pretty good. Alright, this boss caught me off guard when I saw it, but it's really cool, guys. Okay, so what you do is you get to Marble Garden and you fight Eggman. Then he drills the floor, and then you think you're dead, but then Tails catches you. So now you have to fly all over the boss arena to hit Eggman. And it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So, yeah, anyway, this is the end of the normal boss territory. Now these are like majorly story important bosses now. The Egg Crusher is, it's cool. Yeah, you run down, and while he crushes you, you have no rings, so it's really hard. And for the first game, it's climactic, but it just doesn't hold up as well as the others. Yeah. The red guy. Red man. Knuckle man. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway. So basically, Knuckles thinks you took the, you want to take the Master Emerald, so he fights you. It's pretty cool. He'll punch you, try to spin dash into you. But, yeah, it's kind of easy, but, yeah, it's still really cool, so, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, when I'm playing Sonic Origins right now, and the Plus is coming out today, so, probably have to buy that, because that costs me extra money, but, other than that, let's see, oh crap, I forgot, but, oh, yeah, right, the boss. So, basically, he'll turn his spikes on, he'll dash at you, he'll jump to trick you, and he'll spin dash at you. It's the penultimate final boss of Sonic 2, and, yeah, he's cool. Right after him, we have the final boss of Sonic 2, the Death Egg Robot. Now, this boss is, he's cool, but also really boring. He'll walk around, he'll fly, he'll come back down, he'll shoot his arms at you, and then walk around, and it takes 12 hits to beat this thing. The cycle just kind of repeats itself. It's like, yeah, but yeah, it's kind of bad. But, I mean, I still like it, I still like it. I don't know about y'all, I still like it. It's Mecha Sonic Mark II. And, basically, he jumps around, he does this energy thing, he'll dash. Well, first, First, he recreates the Sonic 1 boss, like the Egg Wrecker, and then he, recreates the Sonic 2 Metropolis boss. After that, then he does the jumping around and the charging and stuff like that. And, yeah, I like the boss a lot. But there are better ones, like we will see right now. Okay, we got Big Arm. And when I first fought this boss, it was really cool and stuff. And so, here we go. So, basically, he can do a multitude of attacks. He can grab you and slam you on the ground. He can, what's the word? He can like go on the ground because his top's covered in spikes. And he can, like go on the ground so you have to jump over him. And he can swoop above you, and yeah, and it's a cool final boss. to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, one of my favorite Sonic games. And yeah, that's it. Man, I hate putting my boy in number 2. He's my boy. But Metal Sonic is number 2. And let me explain Metal Sonic's fight to any non-Sonic player. Basically, you go through Stardust Speedway racing Metal Sonic, and he'll charge up, he'll protect himself in a barrier so you can't hit him. And then, so he'll hurt you, not so you can't really hit him in the first place because it's a race. And he'll do this supercharge attack where he zooms past you, and you have to get to the door before he does, so he can be destroyed by Eggman's death laser. Oh yeah, there's a death laser behind you, and if you fail to do it, then yeah. So that I love this boss, but there's one better, and I think process of elimination. If you haven't been paying attention to what bosses have been showing up in this video, I think you already know what it is. This boss is one of the best things ever. Doomsday Zone. Okay, so after the Great Eggman Robo, which was ranked like a while ago, you hit Eggman, but then he takes the Master Emerald and he flies away with it. So then you turn super, and now it's a chase after him. So now you're flying, and you get him, and so you have to fly through all these asteroids, try not to get hit, and collect rings, and then you'll approach the robot. So then you have to go hit it, and it's really climactic, and it's really cool, and it's one of the best bosses that Sega has ever done. And I just love this boss, and yeah, it's great. So with that said, I hope you guys actually wait, I gotta film an outro. But yeah, Doomsday boss is the best classic Sonic boss. Yeah. Well, we're done. So, yeah. So yeah, that's the boss ranking. This is my 1K special. It took me a really long time to make. It was supposed to come out a while ago. I was working on it, and it was just a lot. And so, yeah. But we made it, guys. We're finally here. And it took a really long time, but we did it. So this video is coming up on Sonic's 32nd anniversary, so happy birthday, Sonic. Ooh. I'm recording this the day before. Yeah, the day before. And I don't know if I did though. I should have filmed a reaction, and I shouldn't have done a live reaction to Sonic Central. I hope future me is happy with what happened that day. And I'm happy to you guys. And I gotta do editing on this on my computer. And yeah. And if we hit 5K, I'll rank the Mania bosses by themselves and the Sonic Superstars bosses, I guess, because the game will probably be out by the time I hit 5K. And oh yeah, and the Mystic Cave Zone boss, yeah, I forgot about it, so you should be getting a clip of the boss fight right